Bill Clinton and whether he had an affair with a young intern. Could his alleged predicament help other couples build a better relationship? We'll explain. And the latest longest-running labor strike, and President Clinton had an affair with a White House intern, has put the issue of adultery at the forefront of our nation's consciousness. One Bay Area therapist says all this talk about infidelity could help some couples save their relationships. Rita Williams reports.
The headlines scream out at you. Sex, affair, scandal. Talk about what constitutes possible presidential adultery.
The dictionaries define sexual relations as sexual intercourse. Did the president mean to say to the American people that he had no sexual intercourse?
I think the president was very straightforward in his comment, and I'm not going to dignify the question.
Celebrity affairs, real or imagined. But not just famous people are guilty of cheating on their spouses.
In therapists, we see it every day, all the time. But
Marriage and family therapist and author Dan Beaver says affairs bring couples into counseling more than anything else. That's after the spouse who's cheated on has denied anything's wrong until it's so blatantly obvious he or she has to admit it and face what's probably the real problem that's behind it.
Which is usually the couple hasn't been lovers for a long time. And I don't mean sexually necessarily. I mean treating each other like lovers. They're more like good parents or roommates or buddies.
Beaver says the spouses have lost that intimate connection. Sometimes it's children or work or just being busy that prevents couples from talking or dating like they used to. Marriages take work, but they're usually the last priority on the list.
If you don't pay attention to it, you don't take care of it, it's going to fall apart.
He says looks can be deceiving. Sometimes what seems to outsiders to be the happy couple with lots of material things going for them is made up of two people who are really lonely and hurting and longing for intimacy. But they don't know how to ask for what they want, so they create a crisis, an affair, to confront the problem. Those are the couples, he says, that have the best chance of rebuilding a new relationship through counseling and not divorcing.
I teach at college, teaching seminars, how to keep that intimacy alive. See, we believe it should just happen naturally or something, till death do you part, you know. We learn more about learning how to drive a car and getting a driver's license than we do, you know, this wedding license thing. It's crazy.
Although both men and women are having affairs today, he says there's still a double standard about how men and women are judged.
She's a whore, she's a slut because she's being sexually active, and a guy is just a guy. That still exists.
Dan Beaver says at least by talking about President Clinton's alleged infidelity, couples may start looking for warning signs and start taking preventive steps to try to keep extramarital affairs from ruining their own relationships. In Walnut Creek, Rita Williams for the 10 o'clock news.